Hey y'all, it's Jacqueline, and this video is for women who work in male-dominated industries. We're ending 2018. It's kind of crazy that this year has absolutely zoomed by, but I wanted to hop on to share with you a couple of big wins, actually 4 big wins. I had the opportunity to work with dozens and dozens of women one-on-one to help them to negotiate their salaries, and I've talked to hundreds of women in the format of a conference setting. So there have been major wins this year in terms of salary negotiation, women going in prepared to ask for more money and getting significant increases. The big aha moment that I had this year, after 4 women nearly doubled their salaries, we're talking 46, 49% increases on their current salary, is this. The common thread through all of those successes, each woman took the time to thoroughly prepare before she went into the conversation to ask for additional compensation. She was very clear on the value that she added to the organization, and so out of these, 2 women stayed within the same organization, increased the salary, 2 went into new organizations. It's very important for you to have the facts, know your numbers, know what the market pays, but in addition to that, be able to speak to your previous success and how you can leverage those previous success moments and bring that into a new role. That's been the critical theme throughout all of the journeys, but especially those big increases, nearly doubling the salary. Y'all, that changes somebody's life. And I feel very blessed to be a part of that journey. So I want to share with you a couple of things that I recommend when you're looking at the research. I've oftentimes said spend 1 hour per $10,000 that you're going to be negotiating. And I know that seems extreme. It seems like a lot of time. But when you look at the money that you're going to be reaping from going in thoroughly prepared, then it doesn't seem like a lot of time in the grand scheme of things. So when you're looking at the research, go back and look at your own track record, okay? Look at the things you've learned, look at the successes that you've had, also look at your failures. What have you learned from those? And then also be very thorough with the market rate. So when you're looking at the market rate, don't just stop at the online research. You really got to get in and start talking to people who are insiders in the industry. And when you're going through that conversation, you can't roll up to somebody and say, hey, how much do you make? But you can say, I'm thinking about making a change. Based on my research from online, this is what I think the salary is for someone with my experience level. What do you think? And if you have that conversation with several people, then you're going to get a better idea of what the range is, and not just that salary. You're going to learn about bonuses. You're going to learn about additional perks that, when you look at your total compensation package, can really make a huge difference. Even 401k matches. I don't think that most people understand that they can negotiate that percentage, but that is definitely that 401k match, that retirement match is something that really savvy women are negotiating, and it's helping them long term, because when you think about your money, it's not just now, it's also about your future. So I just wanted to share those successes from the 4 women who have doubled their salaries this year alone. And again, that common thread is the research. So send me a message if you have any questions. I have tons of free trainings on YouTube, on LinkedIn, on IGTV. Please take advantage of those and implement that into your journey. Oh, and last part, it didn't happen overnight. Some of these conversations took months, and that's pretty usual, especially making such a large increase. So I want to set you up with the proper expectations. Don't think that when you go into this conversation that you're going to end the conversation necessarily with a significant increase, but you have to have those continuing conversations after you bring it up the first time. All right, y'all, keep emulating excellence and eliminating excuses. This is Jacqueline Twilley.